A major development is possibly coming soon to the heart of downtown Madison. The new student housing project could transform a portion of State Street. But Adam Duxter joins us now to explain why some are worried history could be lost in this process. Adam?
Well, the group Core Spaces is already responsible for student high-rise apartments like the Hub and the James in downtown Madison. But now they're moving forward with what could possibly be their most ambitious project yet.
As you trace back the decades through the city of Madison's history, much of it comes back to one place.
That block has been historic since the 1850s, the corner of State and Gorham. This is a historic block that is at the heart of the city. It's the most important block in the city of Madison.
And over the years, Stu Levitan has watched the busy corner change. The former chair of Madison's Landmarks Commission, eager to share the history, like how a room of one's own bookstore was once a music venue called The Factory. A place cultivating not just local acts, but welcoming in stars who would become internationally known.
At least 5 members of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame played at the Factory. Jimi Hendrix played there in 1968. Steve Miller.
But as the businesses have changed, the block itself and the buildings that call it home largely haven't. That is, until now, possibly.
I certainly immediately thought that it was a very ambitious plan, considering the scale of it.
Alderman Mike Verveer says it was this past September when he first met with the Chicago-based Core Spaces team, who planned to buy the block and level the area where 10 businesses are now to build a $100 million, 8 to 10-story student apartment complex. Meaning not just the bookstore, but restaurants and bars like Chasers and Red Rock now have months left to find a new home. Levitan says he's hopeful the developers will work with the city's Landmarks Commission to see if and how the history of this block can be preserved.
That whole block has history just oozing out of all of its pores, and it's very important for the development, if this goes forward, to be sensitive to those historic elements.
If a plan for development goes through, construction crews could break ground by late this year. And while the block is no stranger to change, Levitan says he's still not sure about a change quite this big.
If you don't know where you've been, you won't know where you're going, and we need to know what the history of downtown Madison has been so that we can understand and honor our forebears.
And Alder Verveer says one thing this project could hinge on is its incorporation of affordable housing, which he says could be a major benefit to downtown Madison. Now, the developers will have an open and public meeting on Wednesday, February 10th with the city's Urban Design Commission.
Thank you so much, Adam.